I want to congratulate you and We the World on the 20th anniversary of 11 days of global unity. Together, you, me, and we can create a better world and have fun doing it.
Thank you, Dr. Jane Goodell, for helping we, the world, and all our partners to celebrate over 20 years of 11 days of global unity. And thank you for joining us. Welcome to the 11 days of global unity. My name is Birgit Ben-Eli, and I'm the Director of Strategic Engagement and International Outreach for We the World. Today, I'm excited that we will be joined by Mariam Amiri, who will be talking about children and youth. And this is the sixth theme of the 11 Days of Global Unity. For the full 11 Days Summit schedule, you can register for free by going to 11daysofglobalunity.org. 11 is a numeral and 11daysofglobalunity.org. There you can see all the 11 Days Summit broadcast. And at we.net, you can take action with the 11 campaigns for change, subscribe to Trans Magazine, and you can make a contribution to support all this work by going to we.net/donate. Thank you so much. Before we bring in our special guest speaker, I would like to acknowledge some of our partners, amazing partners who we support and collaborate with during 11 Days of Global Unity and all year round. The UN International Day of Peace NGO Committee, Peace Day Philly, the United for Peace Coalition, which include Unity Earth, the Sign Network, One World, Hapkas Media, The Awakening World, We the World, Climate Week, the Deep and Rapid Transformation Convergence, Pause the World in Times Square, and Pace e Bene, Nonviolence Campaign. This is an amazing movement representing literally millions of people working to achieve global unity, all working with We the World and the We campaign at we.net. Now it's my pleasure to bring and introduce our guest, Mariam Amiri. Mariam, do I pronounce your name correctly? Mariam? Mariam Amiri. Sorry. Mariam Amiri is a 17-year-old writer, activist, and founder of the Young Writers Association of Afghanistan, a sisterhood of over 250 girls who defy the Taliban's ban on education by gathering in secret to write, learn, and keep their dreams alive. Her first short story about a boy named Hope sparked a movement that empowered hundreds of Afghan girls to find their voices and see their words globally. Today, Mariam is not only a storyteller, but a voice for the voiceless, representing a young woman the world often does not see, yet who are courageously rewriting history. She's the recipient of International Writing Awards and the prestigious Change Leader Award 2025, a recognition she calls a symbol of resistance for all Afghan girls. Her mission is clear: to prove that being a girl is not a crime, that words can change the world. Welcome to the broadcast, Mariam. I'm so sorry. And thank you for joining us today. So we will talk about, Mariam will tell us a little bit more about herself than the brief intro I gave and her story. And I'm giving the platform now to you to tell us a little bit more about yourself and your story on this global platform. And what does it mean for you to be on this platform?
Okay. At the first, thank you for this opportunity and the chance that I speak more about myself and my way and my journey about when they fall down garments and all of things that I think share with other person. At the first, I want to introduce and say more story of my life. After that, I say what the meaning of this session as me. I'm Mariam Amiri. I'm 17 years old. I'm living in Afghanistan. I was on grade 9 that fall down garments and banned all of school and university and all of educator that I wanna be continue my education. It's no matter. It's the ending for another beginnings for me. For example, after the fall down the garments, I started my beautiful journey about writing, and I started working with my association and helped other person, and I united with other person in the not just in Afghanistan. I joined to other person in the world, and it was very hard and very depressed situation that we had on when they fall down garments. For example, when you are girls and you can't go to any places that you want to be feel relaxed, and you want to study, or you have to education, but beside with this situation, not just me, million of Afghan girls, and every person, every girl has own ways and own resilience with this challenging in Afghanistan. I started my working by one goals. Girls not be limited or banned in Afghanistan in world. Every girl will be free and has own choices and own life. Now, when I think about Afghanistan, Afghanistan has a lot of limited, not just for girl or women, has a lot of limited for children, for men, and for plus. And it's very hard for every person. But we are a brave of women and girls in the world, and we challenging, or we fast to fact this limited. Um, last year I started my work with girls. I just keep to empower girls and women, because when we are empowered, we can solve all of challenging, and we fast to all of thing that problem in our lives. I started about writing because writing is important when we can't say to any words with own sound. We can write to letter or write to our experience. And other
can you maybe sorry to, I don't want to cut you off. I'm just curious, maybe you can, so I understand the context and how you got to this. Can you maybe describe how is, can you describe how a typical gathering looks like? How do you bring this together? How you support each other, how you inspire each other, and how do you help everyone finding their voice? I mean, we know it's with writing, but you can perhaps describe this a little bit more in detail.
About support each other. When we are write our story or experience, we clap to each other, or sometimes we take to any reward award for each other. It's not just about reward or award. It's a gift for my sister, my teamwork, my best friend, and it's very important, and it's very values for me and my team member. And when published our story and experience into any media or newspaper, we take to any party and conclude with other, sometimes online or sometimes we present. And when we collaborate with each other, we have to any sing, and we dancing, we share to any summarizing of reading books, and to anything that we want and we deserve it. And
may I ask you how you get access to this? Do you have access to books? You have access? Are you able to meet locally, or are you meeting online? Is there some restriction? I would assume there's some restriction, right?
Yeah, online. about online, it has two both. It has some challenging, and it's also have any benefits. About benefit, we conclude any classes. In Afghanistan, we have 34 provinces, and we collaborate with other in the different places in far away of places, and for 1 hour we spoke with other. We will be happy with other, and challenging of this session on online about internet. Signal of internet is not good in Afghanistan, but we never stop it by this list of problem. We try to find to any place to have a good signal, and the other they in Afghanistan pay of internet is very expensive, and we our team member have to any safely to plus for money, and we collaborate our money and take the other can active her internet.
That's beautiful. May I take us back for a second to your first story, which was about a boy named Hope. I'm not sure how familiar our viewers are with this story, but would you like to talk a little bit about the story and how that was actually the catalyst of starting what you started with the Young Writers Association, and then tell us a little bit more about the Young Writers, how it changed from its founding to where it is now. And another question, maybe, sorry, go ahead. And give us a bit of a glimpse into the daily realities of Afghan girls today. I would appreciate if you could do that too. There's so much, I mean, there's so much we would like to know and hear from you.
Yeah. About young writer, we started this association and group by 8 girls. I remember that it was to be Day of Girls, and I want to give any special and very important gift for my friends. I write very shortly message for my friends that I want to have a group with us, and if anyone willing to join it can connect me, and I add to this group, and we can start it our work. After that, after one day, I find 8 girls that want to start her writing journey, and it's very beautiful day that I started. I just have a very little group. I started for 2 months goal, and we just keep to empower a writing skill. After that, every day we write our experience about journal, and we take to any suggestion which other that it's true, it's false, or it's some to mistake or something to can correct. And after that we create other group, and it's help to other. And when I take the launch of my book, an ending for another beginnings, it's very important session, and the other girls volunteer to join my team, and every girls to very shocked to in Afghanistan all girls join or collaborate with other and working with each other. And after that, I remember that every girl is working by lovely, it's not just working. I think they in young writer we not just be a girls. We are like member of family, and we are love each other. And when one person or one girls be absent, all team also be like that. Or sometimes when we have any achievement, I'll be happy and awarded these achievements. And
so there's a strong
for
bond, Mariam. There's a strong bond between you. Are these you said are these mainly girls, or are they young people? What is the age group? And you mentioned also that it's globally, that you're engaging globally. Can you just say something about this as well? So your organization,
okay,
your Young Writers organization, grew to a global platform, that you have young writers from other countries joining. Which country are they joining from? How do you engage with them? And what I'm curious also about is, again, you mentioned your first story, Hope. You also mentioned your book. I would love to hear more about this. And what are the stories about? And obviously also for our audience to find these stories, are they published? And maybe you would like to tell us where they are published so our audience can find them as well.
Okay. And I continue this journey and story because this your question also find middle of the story. When New Year come, my one team member called me on Iran and Pakistan, and we are be manager, and we want to join and say I need the hardship of the can can the we can say to session of this time. And after that I join it, and it's to be published to other person by like Joel, and every person want to join it. I remember that we are been to 100 girls, and it was very hard to can manage all the girls and all of the program, because we have any online program, like we celebrate to 8 March for women, and anything like that program. After that, I divided to other groups, and when we divided in other groups, it also be helpful for other person. And my article published to 17 media and newspaper, national and international, for language. And my team member is also published as well to Shisha Media, all of mostly increase my publisher on Shisha Media, and 8 AM newspaper on also can support my organization about published our articles. And about my first William and my first article, I started with one sentence. Why I started, and why what I want to write in this paper by this pen. It's very beautiful and very empower of the question that I ask to myself, and I answer this question. I remember that I went to bazaar, and I watched to one boys that said to the beside of road, and to clean the boat, and very have bad situation. And it's make me too absent. And it's hard for me that in Afghanistan, this boy has to 9 age. He will go to an school. Why he said there? And I sit beside of this boy and ask some question about his life. He described his life, and I write. When I come back to home, I start this story with my sister. My sister is younger as me, and she helped me to write it. And this is my first step to continue my education, and I started my ways. Uh, I has a lot of mm, yeah.
No, I don't want to cut you off because it's so wonderful to listen to you. I mean, it's very inspiring, and I think we are going a little bit back, backwards. But I am curious, and you mentioned this now that your story that just brought up the thought again of how hard that must have been, when education was taken from you. Do you want to speak a little bit about that? How old were you? Which grade were you in? And just for the viewers to understand,
how life looks like in Afghanistan for girls.
Okay. And this is my step that I started. And after that, I always write about my feeling because when I watch to my bro can go to school and I can't. It's my feeling and write. And about in Afghanistan and condition that Afghan girls has. Afghanistan has a lot of have a lot of challenging for living as girls. For example, now I can't go to bazaar, I can't go to school, I can't go to university, and I can't doing anything that I want. But in outside of my home has a lot of challenging, a lot of Taliban, a lot of problems that I never focused that. I set my home and focus my education, my teamwork, my goal, and my dream. Because in outdoor of home, we find a lot of problem and a lot of anything that confuse my goal, and it will maybe lose myself and my dreams. I not attend a lot, and I not attend for all of challenging, and I try to change or turn this limited for any opportunity for being in global in the first and in the that desert I wanted. And in my team member and my other girls has a lot of different because my team member has a lot of motivate and very talkative girls and very funny girls. Sometimes when some member of team depressed, all say it and all take any joke, anything that this change the space of group, and it's very wonderful for every girls has be talkative and funny in that time. For example, when you can't say anything to any other class and you can't allow your voice, you will be silent in all of time. But we are never. We are very talkative and funny and very. We laugh with each other. We never think that they are girls and they will be sometimes against me. We are love each other and we work with each other. And the other girls in Afghanistan sometimes, or we can say mostly, stop their education, their way, and their anything that have it and dream it. For example, my as friend of school, they are married, and they are been to another country, and they
How
have
old are they?
bad situation. Yeah.
Wait, no, I understand. So but they are not within your organization, right? I mean, they don't have I would assume that you need your family support also in order to do what you're doing, right? And I would assume that whoever is participating in your young writers organization has the support of their family as well, right? And you said you just described the problems, for especially young girls being married and how difficult it is. Do you have, is there any connection that you can establish to communicate, or that you can give? I mean, I understand how much support and community and hope your organization gives. And this is absolutely amazing. As you said, that you love and dance together, that despite the difficulties you're facing or you're exposed to, that you still have all this hope and you stay creative and positive, because this is very admirable, because that's often not very easy. But are you in touch with, as you just described, with girls beyond, who might not have the same, within the present context, it sounds terrible to say this, almost privileged to have a voice and have their voices heard like yours?
About my organization, yes, my member of organization connect with other girls and support other, because we believe that every girls can change the world. Every girl has own power, and every girl has own voice and own world, word that want to share with other. And my member, my organization been to on Right Girls organization and support my organization, Right Girls, and it's also very motivate my team member, and it's very helpful for our space of my organization, and the other girls also be supported and want to join it. And every girls, when we are we say to please write one sentence that you want, and or what you want to be in future, and what's your dreams, and please write it. It's very helpful for other girls, and it's struck to girls to started her education or ways in about dream and goals.
I absolutely agree with you, and I'm sure that it's not very, very easy. And it's so incredible to have you here and witness the transformation for yourself and also for the group you created. That there is again hope, there is a moving forward, even if the circumstances are very difficult. And I appreciate that you described the challenges and also the strength here. For not only for Afghan girls in general, but also for your within the context of your organization. What does it mean being a 2025 change leader mean to you?
Could you repeat?
What does it mean? I mean, you are such an incredible voice, and I'm quite sure that this is not easy within the environment you're in. What does it mean to you to be a leader, a female leader for change in 2025? In 2025?
Yeah. About this award, it's not just award for me. It's a part of resilience for every girl. For example, I'm living in Afghanistan. I have a lot of limited, but I'm choose or I'm selected to on leader of change maker in the 2025. It's not easy for every girl in Afghanistan. When I started my way about this award, I have to a special goal that I reach to my voice, and I has to a higher voice for myself, my team member, my girls and women in Afghanistan. I think I can being voice of women and girls in the world. For example, when I share my experience and my story life with the manager of this organization, uh, he cried. Yeah, I remember he cried because in Afghanistan, being a girl is not easy. Is not a easy journey in Afghanistan, and it's resilience for every girls in special Afghanistan that take this award, not being like this, being a higher and very a good position and higher position in the world, because when we have to any gym, we have carbon and we take to any um uh any sun, we can say to any uh uh anything that very hard for girl for girls that can when we have a gym where when we are being to a gym, we are carbon, and we will take to any hate and any hard problems and very hard challenging, and when we pass they are we can be in a gym. uh, we are like that. I think I'm like that. When I pass the all of problem and I pass the challenging, I will be in a gym. And not just me, my team member, my uh, girls and women in my country also be like that. And when I take this award, it's like be very beautiful sleep for me, because I never think that one day I take this award. Um, but when I take receive to emails, you are choose to 50 top change maker leader, been to 100 1000 200% in the all of world. It's very beautiful hope for me and very like dreams. And I say to my mom, never worry about my education. I take this award and I will be continue my education. Uh, on that time, we had a lot of limited and a lot of problems in my family, because our home will be dragged about street, and we were very worried about what we'll doing and like that. However, after 1 month, I tried to reach to Thailand for give my award, but no organization, no person support me. That I pay to cost of my traveling, and I go to Thailand. And
Sorry to hear.
on that time, I also never gave up my way, because I choose my goal and continue my way. After 1 month, I received to email on the Static International Organization that when you come to Thailand, we will take you a recommendation and you can search or apply to any university. But I want to travel. I wanted to travel, but it's very past time and I can't reach on that conference and I can take my award. But on that conference announced to me that I select to 10 top change leader of maker.
You're such a wonderful and amazing and strong and resilient role model for so many girls, not only in Afghanistan. It's really it's just amazing. It's amazing who you are as a person. It's amazing what you do, and it's amazing that within this context, this really difficult context, that you still stay hopeful. And I'm sorry to hear that you couldn't get the funding to get the award in person. I think the most important, probably, even though it would have been wonderful, the most important is that you did get the award and that your voice is recognized as an important voice for Afghan girls and probably every girl that is in similar situations and more, and similar situations one way or the other. I'd like to come back quickly again. So I know your organization is a form of storytelling as resistance, and you're an amazing example for that. And we mentioned your first story, Hope, about the boy Hope again. We mentioned that before, and you also mentioned your book. I would like to hear a little bit more about it, and I also would like to hear, can you give me an example of or share a story that you felt like made an impact, and as a survival resistance, or shared that that you kind of felt like put you in that you felt it was impactful,
Yeah. I wanna share one experience about my organization, my team member. Last week, one of my team member sent me a message that I can't continue my way. I ask why you are. She very shortly told me I can't pay cost of my internet and it's very hard for me that I continue by like that. She was very active girls in my organization. And I never think that one day she will stop or being to like that. I said that you are girls. She said yeah. After that I said how much you can be attained and how much you can be strong with all of problems. She told me that I'm very stronger girls and I can't. I say that you can stronger, or you are very good girls and you are very beautiful girls and you have a lot of skills and you can do. But she said that her father and mother, or we can say family, didn't allow to continue her journey of writing. It's very hard for me and I start crying. After 2 minutes, I resent message that I will pay your cost of internet. She asked me how you can. At the list of during days sending our message, my teacher told me I will support these girls and we will and she will continue their ways. And when the other member acknowledge her problems. All team member take her hands with other and support my team member and these girls and pay cost of internet and support these girls. And it's very beautiful and it's very impactful and very beautiful experience that I have in the this organization, that unity is very important for every place, not just self, not just in group, in the world. If we don't have any unity, we can support girls and we can't stand like that. And it will be past anything that we never thinking about it. And it's also be impactful. It's also very has any benefit for every person that support each other. Have to be to any unity, and it's not just be any humanity. It's like to be a word of heart.
It almost brings tears to, and it's so, that brings me, it's so incredible to hear all of this. And that brings me also to the next question. We really, really appreciate all you tell us, and I think we could go on forever and ever, and I hope we will have more conversations. This brings me also to the question, how can people support your work?
My organization support every person want to join and every person want to support. And when I write to any email with any organization, we just want to pay cost of internet. The girls, because in Afghanistan all of people be poor and can't pay, and very internet has a lot of problems and has a lot of challenging. And in that time I wanna that every person started their writing journey. It's very beautiful, and join to any special group for writing, and it can help to all of society in the world being to a circle of writing and sharing her story, your story, and it's being like very beautiful unity in the world.
Thank you, Mariam. We are nearing our end, but I have 2-3 more questions, and then you can tell the viewer how they can reach you and how they can join your, workshop, how they can, give us your email, website, whatever you have. But I have to, before we do that, I have 3 more questions. It's like if you would rewrite the world story of Afghanistan, what would be the first line? Did you think about this? What would you like people to know?
When I select to leader of change maker for 2025, it's not a very easy way that I passed. It's very hard for Afghan girls that reach that position in the world. When I was applied that this award, I just kept for one goal. When I reach that position, I will support the other girls and women in world, not just in Afghanistan. And during the way, I faced to a lot of fact, and I passed by my goal and my dreams. And after 6 months, I receive any emails that you select for 50 top change leader of change maker in the world. And it's like hope and dreams for me. It's like I sleep a beautiful sleep that I want to reach it. And after 3 minutes, I told my mom that I selected that award. On that time, we has a lot of limited, and we have a lot of problems in my family. And my mom very shortly told me, excellent, and I believe that you will be best in the world, and support me and boss me. And after 1 month, I try to find any ways that other support me to can travel on Thailand and take my rewards. But no one, no organization support me, and I can't go on Thailand and received my award. But during that time, I take this summarization, or we can say to any study, that when we are started our journey, we never stop it. We face to a lot of problem challenging, and our motivation is case we never stop it. And my family all time support me and told me, don't worry, you will can't reach, and you can support. About this award, when I take this award, I can't go to any other country and continue my education, because in Afghanistan now I'm sit at home and just continue my education by online. And it's very hard being to at home and can't go to any classes. And when I take this email, I imagine that when I go to abroad, I can't doing anything for my team member, my girls and women in Afghanistan, can support about anything that every they are needed. But I can't, and I believe that one day I will support all of girls and women in the world.
Thank you, Mariam. What we do at the very end for the 11 days now, we have a call for action. And since we are centering on children and youth, maybe you have some words again as a call for action, call to action for all the girls in the world and beyond. And I can, as being a grown up and obviously much older than you are, for me, it would be that it's important to center on children and youth. They are our present, they are our future. We have to listen, invest, and stand beside our children and youth. We have to empower, we have to protect, and we have to act and build bridges between intergenerational. Is there anything you would like to conclude with? And please also, again, tell our viewers again how they can reach you, how they can get in touch with you, and what's upcoming now next, for everyone in your group. And again, let them know how they can join. Thank you.
About my organization, how other can join, we have one Google form, other submitted, and we will check it, and we find to some person have to any experience about writing, and we join it, and we started working with this person, with these young people. And when my team is
hold on a second. Can you name the Google form? How would someone find the Google form?
It's not on Google. It's not on the any medias. It's been my WhatsApp channel. We have WhatsApp channel, and we published our journal every night on that channel. And on that channel can find Google form and submit. And after that, join their WhatsApp group. We have any rules for doing. For example, we write every journal every days, and we have to any schedule for sharing their story experience and anything that want to share with other. And we have to a special meeting in tonight every night, and we study about how we can write very regularly about the rule of writing, anything that it's very necessary for the understanding. And we have any programs also during the about writing. We send one book on the week, and all member read and conclude while sharing the chat group, and all read it. And we have to a good conversation about book, and it's very a beautiful session that every weekend we have it. And other
So
program.
No, go about it. I just want young girls, whoever is interested, that they're able to reach out to you. So how would they? I understand you have a Google form. How can they find the WhatsApp group? Is it word by mouth that that's how someone is finding you? Do you have a website? How can in Afghanistan and beyond Afghanistan other youth and children find you to join your group? To join the WhatsApp group, how do they find you?
We don't have any special website because it's very hard about security in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
But we have link of channel. Just we share to our friendship circle and join it. And I can't share the link of WhatsApp channel as you and the other person want to join it.
Yeah.
And using our detail of in my channel WhatsApps. And on that WhatsApp channel, we have a lot of programs. For example, every night we have to any poll that we ask to all of member how much they write and how much to motivate, and all choose. And it's very good for every person to retake and remember every night. And it's a very move to start it their ways. And we have to any celebration, any program, any cathedral thing. For example, every week we publish to one or two motivational story about way of journey of writing. For example, this week we published my journey about young writer, about my experience, about my motivation and my challenging, all of things that I passed in organization. And the other team members also we published because the other girls and the other person motivate, and it's also be like educator that how we can solve our problems, how we fast to challenging, and what's our dreams and goals, and every person will be support. And we have to online session program. For example, we have to special like 15 August when governments fall down, we celebrate, and we collaborate with other. And every month we have to any special program. We join with other, and we read to any story, read to any poem, and we have an answer and any funny part. because it's a kind of unity, it's kind of being with each other. We can find to behavior with each other, and any struggle, any problems, any brief, anything that we have, and each other know about it. And about young writer workshops, young writer support with Write Girls organization. It's on US, and it have to any workshop for my team member, and it's very full of the burdage of US and Afghanistan girls. We are being on 40 to 20 age, and we come each other. They are living in Los Angeles, we are living in Afghanistan, and we face to each other and say to our ideals about any facility and anything that we have it in Afghanistan.
Thank you so much, Mariam. I wish we could keep talking, but I think we have to come to some closing here, and I hope we will have you back on and for another conversation, because there's so much more still to say. So thank you so much for sharing your voice, your courage, and your vision with us today. Your story is not only one of resilience, it's clearly one of leadership and vision. You're such an incredible young woman, and I can't wait to hear and see what else you will bring and do. As one of our 2025 change leaders, you remind us really all of, you remind us all that change begins with words, with hope, and with the belief that every girl deserves to dream freely. So thank you so much for being here with us today and show us what true leadership means. We really appreciate this. Thank you so much, Mariam. What I'd like to close now. It was a truly inspiring conversation. I really enjoyed it very much, and I'm sure that applies to our viewers as well. So thank you to all our viewers for watching this and for being part of 11 Days of Global Unity. To get involved, go to we.net. That's why we launched we.net, and together we can create a world that works for all. Much love to you all, and bye-bye.